What's up, everyone? This is mysticoraclemary, and welcome to your zodiac sign reading for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius sun signs. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of what goes on in this segment. Now, the topic is about you being cheated on, and we're going to be doing that recovery for you. So that way you're not stuck up in it, okay? This is a timeless oracle reading, so whenever you watch this is the best time. Timestamps are going to be down below in the description box so you can jump right to your reading, okay? So there's going to be 5 different kind of questions I'm going to ask each zodiac sign reading, okay? Now the first one is going to be revealing about your renewal journey after you've been cheated on. The second one is how you can find healing and closure after experiencing that betrayal. The third one is what opportunities of new beginnings are on the horizon for you whenever you watch this. And the fourth one is how you can move forward with resilience and strength after infidelity. The last final question is what steps can be taken to overcome the pain of betrayal and embrace happiness again. So, without further ado, big hugs, viewers. We're going to do Libra first. You guys are up. Let's ask the question. What does the energy oracle cards reveal about Libra's renewal journey after being cheated on whenever they watch this? Thank you. Happy family. Very cool. Financial constraints. The thinking man. Woo! The victory. Yeah. And the 7th chakra archangel Uriel. Awesome. So what you need to know in these next 5 months is what's getting channeled in about your renewal journey is that Libras, you're creating emotional stability in that bond with your friends and family and strengthening them, especially that emotional stability within inside you. And you'll be going through financial constraints, but it's okay because while you're waiting for the money to come in, you're creating more of that emotional stability. You're enjoying the journey as a human being, okay? And you're learning and expanding in different artistic ways, but especially higher learning of either getting certificates, learning a new trade, stuff like that. And when you work through this one step at a time, you're going to get a victory in these areas and grow and expand. But with this victory card, it's saying with you getting that victory, you're going to get recognition and a bump up here. We're not being stuck anymore in that betrayal, but you still need to work on your self-care every single day in order to still grow and thrive in life, okay? Not feel like you're in survival mode. So your outcome is really great. This is getting you to grow and expand your ideas and connecting with your religion or your spirituality in order for you to write down those beautiful ideas and implement them in a practical way, one step at a time, okay? While you're still healing and having compassion for yourself so you can have compassion for others, that balance of give and take, you know? So all in all, not bad. Heads up with that, Libras. Now the next question, Libras, is how can Libras find healing and closure after experiencing betrayal using the guidance from the Karma Oracle cards? Thank you. The South Node, Scorpio, in Pisces. I'm going to stop right there. So Libras, In this part, I give you guided actions to take and one to keep in your spirit, so that way you find healing and closure after, you being cheated on. So in these next 3 months, whenever you watch this, please implement this by making the immediate action that now is not the time to control the situation in order to transform it, but be part of something overwhelming where you're in this planning stage because you're paying attention to your dreams of what you want to envisionate for a new future for yourself. So that way you can implement that vision one step at a time of what you want to grow out of betrayal into a new life for yourself, okay? So this is time to be compassionate with yourself and write down those ideas that you get from your dreams because they're not stupid in a journal, okay? Keep in your spirit to remember the extraordinary power of prayer and implement that when you start to feel anxiety and worry. And especially incorporate it about your dreams too. But finally, again, to write down those beautiful ideas that you get from your dreams, okay? Because they're not stupid. Because when you do this, you don't have a bad outcome. I'll be giving your outcome here in a little bit. Here we go. On a physical outcome, you're going to be sacrificing confusion of where you want to go after this betrayal, and it's going to lead to good times with you and others, and you're going to attract in people that want to be around you, Libras. And fairness is going to be shown in these situations with you and others because you're doing it a little at a time to work at this, and you're going to feel and see reactions with inside you and around you, where it's going to result into a partnership that you're going to be taking it one step at a time with. So brand new partnership. So heads up with that, not a bad outcome. On a spiritual outcome to this, you're going to have the idealization of the attraction of cooperation to its perfect with inside you, a balance between you and others, so that way you're nurturing yourself, and you're going to get information to explain this, okay? So when you start getting off balance, when you start neglecting yourself, there's triggers that goes on with inside you that you cannot ever ignore anymore because you're doing something different, so that way your life goes from survival mode to thriving mode, okay? So you're going to have to implement that balance of taking good care of yourself, and in return, you're able to take care of others with more ease and grace and happiness and enjoying the journey versus having to run yourself through the mud and then you're like, well, is anybody going to give back to me? Yes, the only person that is going to give back to you is you, Libras, okay? So never forget about yourself and nurturing yourself and others in balance, okay? Or else you're going to be dropping like a fly, and you're here to be a human being to enjoy the journey to grow, not to suffer to grow, okay? So heads up with that. Very cool. Now the next question, Libras, and that is, what opportunities for new beginnings are on the horizon for Libras after being cheated on whenever they watch this? Thank you. Now these new, what opportunities for new beginnings are on the horizon for Libras after you've been cheated on? I get channeled in for some of you in these next 3 months is a new love. There's going to be a new person stirring your romantic feelings in these next 3 months whenever you watch this, okay? So heads up with that. Woo! Also, for some of you other Libras, there might be someone from the past returning for a reconciliation, Okay? So you got to just ask yourself, is it a situation you really want or you want to let go of? Every Libra will be different. It doesn't make you more or less, whatever you want to choose. If you're going heck to the no or hell to the no, then you obviously made your decision and it was best for you, and that's freaking awesome. If you're going hell yeah, like I said, it doesn't make you more or less. It's your life. Okay? You just know what makes you feel secure. And if you're starting going haywire in your head, going life alert going off, that means don't ignore it. Your own soul, your own intuition saying this is not a good idea. So don't ignore it, okay? So heads up with both those things. All right. So now let's move on to the next question, and that is, how can Libras move forward with resilience and strength after infidelity whenever they watch this? Thank you. Sacrifice. What can you let go of, Libras? And this is all about not just, the physicality, but the fears, okay? So I'm going to elaborate some more by giving you an extended message to this, okay? 28. So here we go. Do you feel you are being kept in the dark? ? Libras. Do you feel like you are buried? ? Redefine your thoughts to contemplate that you are not buried but planted, Libras. Soon it will be your time to bloom, to be aware and to know, but for now you must merge with the darkness in order to grow. So this is about taking that time and space for your spirituality or religion, meditation, in order to seek the answers that you've always had within inside you. But it doesn't make you more or less if you've been neglecting this. Now you're getting back on track to do something better for yourself, okay? And that is something to celebrate, okay? Each and every day if you want to. That's how you're enjoying the journey, okay? Now the maiden in this card has sacrificed her ego to become her primal self. Her reptilian spine descends from her pineal gland and plunges deep into the earth, rooting her into the mother's dark embrace and plunging her into the Gaia's source. Now she is emerging from the earth or being drawn down into it? Libra. Both aspects are appropriate to consider. Now on one hand, Libra, she is planted, and on the other hand, she is blooming. So when this card appears, it is time to consider what you are willing to sacrifice, Libras, to let go of. What are you prepared to cycle in yourself, in people, places, things around you, in order to nourish and grow? ? Now, the harder the sacrifice, Libras, the greater the potential growth, okay? So you got to ask yourself, are you willing to sacrifice the past now to have the life that your soul is wanting to have, that next expression now? That way there's more growth in not just one area of your life, but all. So here's my gift to you, Libras. It's called the Grand Silence. Okay. So this is for Libras who want to do this gift, okay? It's called the Grand Silence. So sacrifice speech for a day in order to really hear. In the morning, light a candle, gaze at the flame, Libras, for a few minutes, and breathe slowly to relax your mind. So when you are ready to commence, take a deep breath and say, God or Goddess or the universe, I offer you my sacrifice. And then snuff the flame with your fingertips. Make sure you don't get burned. Saliva works or water. Now your grand silence has begun, Libras. Now, if necessary, throughout the day, you can write notes on paper, but do not text or type emails. This is a time for planting in the physical world, not the virtual world, okay? So when you can't immediately voice or type thoughts or opinions and feelings, it forces you to truly listen, Libras, and see what is happening around you. It is a version of being planted. Now you remain quiet so you can learn and grow. So before you go to bed, Libras, light the candle again, and as the flame brightens, open your lips and take a loud, audible breath like okay, as an example. Now your first words to break grand silence can be thank you, God or Goddess or the universe, for accepting my sacrifice. Then blow the candle out with when you are ready to sleep, okay, Libras? And that's my gift to you. Big hugs, Libras. Now we can move on to the next question, and that is, what steps can Libras take to overcome the pain of betrayal and embrace happiness whenever they watch this? Thank you. View from above, get the bigger picture. So that way you're not caught up in a mental prison or caught up with betrayal no more. But I'm going to elaborate some more so you know. So that way you're making decisive decisions based on taking the lead, okay? View from above. All right, here's your extended message, Libras. Don't get boggled down in the details, Libras. Let go of petty concerns. Get the big picture. So imagine yourself seeing your life from above. Only do what isn't truly important. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life, Libras, to look and see what the big picture is. Now make major life decisions based on this strategy, okay? Now, I hope this helps you on your journey, Libras. And don't forget to wiggle that butt so it don't go numb. If you like my content, please subscribe, Libras. Other than that, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys later. We're moving on to Scorpio next. Bye for now. Bloop. Hey, what's up, Scorpios? This is mysticoraclemary, and now let's get right to your reading by asking the first question. What does the energy oracle cards reveal about Scorpio's renewal journey after being cheated on whenever they watch this? You. Sixth chakra archangel Metatron. The storm warning. Man holding a heart. Indecision. Woo! And healer of the ages. Alright, so Scorpios. What you need to know about your renewal journey in these next 5 months is what's getting channeled in whenever you watch this is that you're going to be envisioning another kind of life than what you had while you're going through this healing of betrayal in the, being cheated on. Also, you're going to be learning how to pick and choose your battles so that way you don't get caught up in drama or start any drama you have to clean up. I also get you're learning more about compassion and learning how to be decisive now and making decisions and being patient while you make those decisions. And you're also, what's getting channeled in, you're learning more about home life and balancing it out with your romantic life too. So all these aspects are going to be going through a healing. So just picking and choosing your battle through this renewal journey will help you restore and strengthen your emotional stability. Okay? Because you don't have a bad outcome. Through hostilities, you're still being healed here. And you're not getting caught up in the drama of it, because a lot of you are going to be blocking the drama out so that way you can fully heal from this betrayal that happened, okay? So not bad at all. Very cool. All right, next question, Scorpios. And that is, how can Scorpios find healing and closure after experiencing betrayal using the guidance from the Karma Oracle deck? Thank you. The 8th house, Mercury, and we're going to stop right there. So in this part, Scorpios, I give you guided actions to take and what to keep in your spirit, so that way you can find that healing and closure after the betrayal that just happened in your life. So please make the immediate actions to use other people's resources and let your mind tell you how to do it, okay? Keep in your spirit, as if it was a life or death issue, to start communicating with yourself. What I get channeled in a positive way, that it's going to work out. We just got to take it one step at a time. If we start getting discombobulated, we take our breaks. If we start getting stressed out in any kind of way, we take our breaks. Ask ourselves what makes us happy to create that emotional stability, so we're not scattered all over the place, but we're doing things one step at a time. Because when you do this, Scorpios, you don't have a bad outcome. And I'll be giving you your outcome here in a little bit. Oh yeah, and please write down your ideas. They're not stupid. So here we go. Your physical outcome to this is there's going to be overwhelming events that are going to be happening in your life, but you're going to keep it hidden about who and what is around you, and resulting from you growing through perfectionism and overanalyzation. So this is not bad, because you're learning through your ideas not to be so hard on yourself in implementing those beautiful ideas. And we all go through perfectionism and all that and grow through them. So now it's your time, Scorpios, and you're going to do great. On a spiritual outcome to this, you're going to have your faith, your ideas, and healing methods of power to grow you through and heal you through overanalyzation and perfectionism. So there's going to be more growth and expansion in your life, Scorpios, and you're just taking the first steps to do it, and it's going to bring a lot of improvement in your life, okay? So heads up with that. Very cool. Now we're moving on to the next question, Scorpios, and that is, what opportunities for new beginnings are on the horizon for Scorpios after being cheated on whenever they watch this? Thank you. So, what new opportunities or opportunities for new beginnings are on the horizon for Scorpios? I get in the next 3 months is worth waiting for. Divine timings at work in your love life. So you're getting healing right now is what this card is about. Iron things out about your emotional stability and your desires. So please write them down in your journal. They're not stupid, okay? Every human being has them and has their own self-care that they implement in order to have that emotional stability. It'll get you through anything in life because we get triggers in our mind and body that we can't ignore anymore, okay? Also, one other new opportunities is you're gaining trust, okay? This situation is calling you to have trust and faith again, okay? Because you're learning how to be vulnerable with yourself and being honest with yourself about things and having strength to face that truth. And it doesn't make you more or less. It's very fucking cool. Oops. But thing got it out. Big hug, Scorpio. So heads up with that. All right, the next question is, how can Scorpios move forward with resilience and strength after infidelity whenever they watch this? Thank you. Sacrifice. How can you, what can you let go of, Scorpios? This is not just the physicality stuff to clear out, but it's also the fears too. But I'm going to elaborate some more and give you an extended message and a gift at the end too of the extended message. 38. Or sorry, 28. Here we go. So here's your extended message, Scorpios. So do you feel you're being kept in the dark, Scorpios, ? Or do you feel like you are buried, ? So redefine your thoughts to contemplate that you are not buried but planted. Soon it will be your time to bloom, to be aware and to know. But for now, you must merge with the darkness in order to grow. Now, the maiden on this card has sacrificed her ego to become her primal self. Her reptilian-like spine descends from her pineal gland and plunges deep into the earth, rooting her into Mother's dark embrace and plunging her into Gaia's source. Is she emerging from the earth, Scorpio, or is she being drawn down into it? ? Both aspects are appropriate to consider. Now, on one hand, she is planted, Scorpios, and on the other, she is blooming. And when this card appears, Scorpios, it's time to consider, what are you willing to sacrifice, to let go of what you are prepared to cycle in yourself and people and places and things around you in order to nourish and grow? ? The harder the sacrifice, the greater the potential growth. Okay. Now I'm going to give you this gift. Especially do this while you're going through your healing, all right? It's called the Grand Silence. So sacrifice speech for a day, one day, Scorpio, in order to really hear. Now in the morning, light a candle, gaze at the flame for a few moments, and breathe slowly to relax your mind. And when you are ready to commence, Scorpios, take a deep breath and say, God or Goddess of your choice, or even the universe, I offer you my sacrifice. And then snuff the flame with your fingertips. So you can use your saliva so you don't get burned, or water. Okay. Now your grand silence has begun, Scorpios. If necessary, throughout the day, you can write notes on a paper, but do not text or type emails, okay? This is the time of planting in the physical world, not the virtual world, okay? So when you can't immediately voice or type thoughts, opinions, and feelings, it forces you to truly listen, Scorpios, and see what is happening around you. It is a version of being planted. Now you remain quiet so you can learn and grow. Now, before going to bed, Scorpios, light the candle again, and as the flame brightens, open your lips and take a loud, audible breath like this is an example. Okay. And your first words to break grand silence can be, "Thank you, God or Goddess of your choosing," or even saying, "the universe, for accepting my sacrifice." And then blow out the candle when you are ready to sleep. Okay, Scorpios? Big hug, Scorpios. We're done with that part. Now, the next question and final question, Scorpios, is what steps can Scorpios take to overcome the pain of betrayal and embrace happiness whenever they watch this? Thank you. Navigate by the stars, follow your bliss. And you'll just know because it'll make you feel secure and it will make you feel happy. Okay? But I'm going to elaborate some more, giving you an extended message. Navigating by the stars. So sometimes you can't see the road ahead, Scorpios. But when you become still, you can feel the right way to go. It's like navigating by the stars, Scorpios. You may not be able to see every detail of the path for your life, but when you trust the light of the stars, your silent spirit guardians, and the joy of your guiding North Star to navigate in the darkness, in the morning light, you'll find yourself at the right place at the right time. So Scorpios, I hope this helps you on your journey to wiggle that butt so it don't go numb. If you like my content, please subscribe. Other than that, happy holidays. And I'll see you guys later, okay? We're going to move on to Sagittarius next. Bye for now. Bloop. Hey, what's up, Sagittariuses? This is your reading, so let's get started. Yeah. So the first question is, what does the energy oracle cards reveal about Sagittarius's renewal journey after they've been cheated on whenever they watch this? Thank you. Broken heart. Indecision, envy, contract, and attachment. So, Sagittarius is your renewal journey. In this next 3 months, whenever you watch this, you're going to be healing the broken heart, learning how to make decisive decisions, understanding your emotional stability again, and nurturing it through any kind of lack or envy energy that you go through, learning how to rebalance so that way you can invest in a new relationship or financial adventure But it's definitely growing through any hesitation of holding back, wearing a mask. You're going to be growing through that as well. So that way you enjoy the journey where you're thriving and growing versus you're not suffering to grow anymore. Okay? So there's going to be some new changes on the horizon, so that way you're living your full, authentic life. So heads up with that. Very cool. All right, the next question, Sagittarius, and that is, how can Sagittariuses find healing and closure after experiencing betrayal using the guidance from the Karma Oracle cards whenever they watch this? Thank you. Second house in Taurus. We're going to stop right there. So in this part, Sagittarius, I give you guided actions to take and what to keep in your spirit, so that way you find healing and closure after you experience that betrayal, being cheated on. So please make the immediate action to get what you need to in balance and use the most direct way. Keep in your spirit to be patient with yourself and others, and also your beliefs. Because when you do this, you don't have a bad outcome. Okay? I'll give you your outcome here in a little bit. All right, so on a physical outcome, you're going to be writing down your ideas because you know they're not stupid. Because on a physical front, and who and what is around you, resulting from you wanting to understand and keep on focus on what you want to investment, you're going to understand more and take it one step at a time. Resulting from the rules imposed because you're wanting to use your intuition about this in order to have more, invent a way to grow and expand and having fun in your journey as a human being. Not a bad outcome. On a spiritual outcome to this, you're going to have your ideas that you're going to be writing down and insights to understand the maturity that brings a dedication to wanting to achieve, implementing those ideas that you write down one step at a time. So all in all, not a bad outcome to this. Heads up with that. Yeah. Now the next question, Sagittarius, is what opportunities for new beginnings are on the horizon for Sagittarius after being cheated on whenever they watch this? Thank you. Now, what opportunities for new beginnings are on the horizon for Sagittarius in the next 4 months is what got channeled in with this card. Is you're learning more to have trust. The situation is calling you to have faith because you're learning to have strength to be honest with yourself, healing aspects of yourself, so that way you can be open again for a relationship or just get done healing those things, okay? Also, another opportunity is for you to go slow. That way you're deconditioning yourself out of being compulsive, and it don't make you more or less, okay? Because we all got to learn that, and now it's your turn. The signs are cautioning you to go slow now. Yep, to enjoy the scenery of life, okay? Such a different way. So very cool, heads up with that. Next question, Sagittarius, and that is, how can Sagittarius move forward with resilience and strength after infidelity whenever they watch this. Thank you. There's a solution for every problem, Sagittarius. Sometimes we got to take out that time, that break from the situation in order to find that solution, okay? But I'm going to elaborate some more, okay? I'm giving you an extended message. 23. So when a situation, person, or thing appears to tie you down, Sagittariuses, and hold you back, at the same time, there is a blessing of opportunity for a solution and a rebirth of a situation. Now the maiden in this card floats along, her feet not even touching the ground. This image conveys the day-to-day events in the grand scheme of her life are not holding her down or back, Sagittarius, but the rope and the rock on one foot might slow her down, but the snake, the ancient symbol of the goddess, on the other is simultaneously rebirthing her, Sagittariuses. So when this card appears, allow a situation to transform and rebirth. In fact, expect it to, Sagittariuses. Why don't you just reach down and untie the knot yourself? Is it loose? ? Sagittariuses. Why are you slow to relinquish the sense of being weighed down, Sagittariuses? ? Why are you holding back your magnificence, Sagittariuses? ? When we feel circumstances are limiting us, we should consider that maybe we are fearful of change, of being all that we could be. Now, this card also represents the woven limitations of the patriarchal system and mindset, and how the goddess is surely rising as the snake-clad foot floats higher. Rise above the petty squabbles, Sagittariuses, in situations that would see the divine feminine repressed. The nurturing energy. Honor the divine feminine in your life. That means take good care of yourself, nurture yourself, and never give that up, ever. Now, the indigo flowers speak of eternal wisdom in this card. Down here. The wisdom, a child that is born with and then forgets, Sagittarius. Simplify things, Sagittariuses. Remember, you were born knowing. So let your life grow. It is time to let go of your fears and explore the next adventure. Okay? And so here is your gift that I'm giving you, Sagittariuses. It's called the blooming. So on 3 separate pieces of paper, write down 3 choices or outcomes to your situation. Now fold the paper, and with a white ribbon or cord, tie one each to 3 individual flower buds of a potted or outdoor plant. If you have it, you can always buy them over at Walmart or whatever. Now leave an offering to the divine feminine, a crystal pressed into the earth at the base of the plant, then pour water over it. Now the first bud to fully bloom is your answer, and read the paper that is tied to that flower. And then remove all the paper and ribbon cords and cut the blossomed flower. Place it in a vase on your altar or in your room with the corresponding paper underneath it. Take the action you know you must. Expect a total transformation of the situation by the next full moon. Okay? So big hug, Sagittarius. We're done with that part. Last question, Sagittarius. Fix the hair because it's going woo! What steps can Sagittariuses take to overcome the pain of betrayal and embrace happiness whenever they watch this? Thank you. Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. Huzzah! So I'm going to elaborate what this is. Very cool. For some of you, you need to see the Great Outdoors movie. It's really funny. I think I'm going to put it on my watch list because I do every single weekend a three movie choice of what you want to watch with your family or by yourself each weekend. So I think I'll bring back the Great Outdoors because it's a funny comedic kind of movie with Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters and another couple other funny comedians in that movie too. Great adventure. So here's your extended message, Sagittarius. Now at the end of your life, you're more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you did do. Take risk. Every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forward with glee. To quote Helen Keller, Sagittarius's life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Okay? So I hope this helps you enjoy your journey and to wiggle that butt so it don't go numb, Sagittarius's. Big hugs. If you like my content, please subscribe. Other than that, happy holidays. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.